The Transgender Persons Amendment Act 2026. The Transgender Persons Amendment Act 2026 has triggered protests across India. The community says it rollbacks rights guaranteed by the Supreme Court in earlier landmark judgments. And what are the key facts of the 2026 landmark judgments? And what are the key facts of the 2026 amendment of the Transgenders Act? That is, definition change. Narrowed the definition of transgender to fixed categories like Hijra, Kinner, Jogta, etc., excluding non-binary and gender fluid identities. Certification requirement. Introduce stricter medical administrative certification, reducing the scope of self-declaration and impact on the welfare schemes. Access to reservation, healthcare and social welfare now tied to certification. Rising fears of exclusion. And the drawbacks highlighted by the community are loss of self-determination, seen as a violation of a NALSA judgment 2014, and exclusionary definition. Many identities risk being left out, and the bureaucratic hurdles. Certification may lead to harassment and denial of rights. Rollback of gains. Instead of expanding rights, the amendment shrinks them. Community opinion is that protests in Mumbai, Delhi and Chennai activists call the law a betrayal of constitutional morality. And the Supreme Court's judgment related to the Transgender Persons Amendment Act are NALSA versus Union of India 2014, where Supreme Court recognized transgender persons as a third gender and it upheld self-identification as a constitutional right. Remember, it is not a fundamental right. It upheld self-identification as a constitutional right. Linked dignity and identity to Article 14 equality and Article 21 right to life and dignity. And second case is Navtej Singh Johar versus Union of India 2018, where Supreme Court decriminalized homosexuality by striking down Section 377 IPC, expanded constitutional protection to sexual orientation and gender identity, stressed that diversity and dignity are part of constitutional morality. The 2026 amendment is seen as a contradicting both these judgments. Activists like Lakshmi Narayan Tripathi and Jainab Patel have already filed petitions in the Supreme Court to stress that self-identification is a fundamental right, citing UN guidelines and Yogakarta principles supporting self-determination. The Transgenders Amendment Act 2026 is not just a legal change, it is a test of India's constitutional morality. The Supreme Court in NALSA and Navtej Singh Johar upheld dignity, diversity and self-identification. The community now hopes the court will restore these rights, ensuring equality with justice.